Every Saturday you can find several farmers markets open all across the east, but there's one market along the Crystal Coast that's been around longer than any other in the state. We're taking you to a Carteret County tradition in this week's People in. The locals call it the Promised Land.
The older homes that have been here for years.
A neighborhood between Arundel Street and the Bogue Sound in Morehead City.
The beginning of Morehead, and these are the first homes that were built right here on the water, and so everybody felt that it was the best place to build.
And in the heart of the Promised Land sits the Morehead City Curb Market.
This is really a piece of history. This has been here for over 75 years.
And still going strong each and every Saturday, May through October. This market's been here a long time. How important is it to Morehead City?
It is extremely important. The market started in the 1920s out on Arundel Street when the ladies were trying to help make ends meet at home, and it moved to the corner of Evans and 13th when the building was built in 1930. And since then it has been operating every single summer since 1930. So it is actually the longest operating curb market in the state.
$1.50 a pound, and it's almost a pound and a half.
Glen Taylor is a vendor now, but he can remember coming to the curb market for the first time more than 50 years ago.
I came here in 1962. I got here about 7 o'clock in the morning. There were at least 50 people standing around the streets waiting to come in, and they wouldn't sell anything until they rung the bell at 7 o'clock because they might run out of something. So everybody had the same chance to get everything. No matter how early you came, you still had to wait till 7 o'clock to buy anything.
It's not quite that busy here these days. Still, visitors can pick up fresh produce, jellies, jams, handcrafted goods, and much more.
For it to have gone as long as it has, it's amazing. It's amazing that someone has been available to make it every single summer open at stores.
And the people coming here are a mix of the old and new. Some visiting the Crystal Coast, some who've been coming to the market for decades.
And a lot of the people that were born and raised here that have gone on come in and talk about times that they came on Saturday mornings with their mother or grandmother and how they remembered coming back then, you know, with them and how much they enjoyed coming.
It's a part of a lot of people that grew up here. It's a part that they remember. This is where Mom brought me on Saturday morning to come get our groceries.
The legacy that is the Morehead City Curb Market lives on. A piece of Carteret County history that the locals hope will stand the test of time.
We are trying to revitalize. We're trying to bring it back to the life that it used to know. It's a little less than it was.
If you're in Morehead City or visiting or whatever, just come by and check us out.
And tomorrow the curb market opens on a Friday for the first time. Besides your typical vendors, they'll have 3 food trucks on site as well. The Friday night market runs from 5 until 8. If you have an interesting person or place you'd like to see featured, we'd love to hear from you. Just reach out to me through my email or on one of my social media accounts.